Hello and welcome to Crafty Raven Tarot channel. My name is Cody. I'll be your tarot reading for this mid-month reading for February, year 2020. Tarot readings are timeless, so whenever you're watching this, just know that this reading corresponds for the next 7 days of your life. If I talk about past energy, I'm talking about the past 7 days. I will go deeper and further into the timelines if I feel and deem necessary when doing the readings, considering that I am intuitive and I pick up energies, so I have to get into your guys' energy. So starting out, the reading may take off as a little slow pace, but I eventually get into it more. So without further ado, this is the reading for Gemini mid-February 2020. Thank you guys for joining me. I ask my counsel, my guides, my ancestors, my angels, my whales for clear, accurate messages concerning the sign of Gemini for this mid-month reading, February 2020. Thank you all for joining me again on the Crafty Raven channel. And don't forget to reach down there and hit the buttons, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Start out with a few cards from the Rider-Waite. We're going to see what your current energy is. What is your current energy, Gemini? So, it feels pretty good so far. Alright. Have the Two of Cups flip out. 2 twos. Okay. So, with this Two of Cups, this is some type of emotional fulfillment happening at this time. And then after that, I had the Two of Swords. Okay, so this is your current energy. 2 twos. This card here, the Two of Cups, is talking about divine union. Not only divine union, it's talking about unions of all kinds. Talking about being in a romantic partnership of some type, some shape, form. But this other Two of Swords is referring to being caught in the middle of two pathways, two thoughts that are very detailed in their construction. These thoughts are borderline imaginations, and they are right now at this point being you're in a stalemate, having to do with some type of situation regarding lovers, regarding a relationship, regarding a situation with a significant other. It does not have to be a divine union per se. It could be just a soulmate partnership, a karmic partnership, some type of emotionally fulfilling significant other, and you are in some type of stalemate. You are in some type of crossroads right now about deciding if this is right or if this is not. So with that being said, we're going to see what kind of energy is crossing you at this point and get a little deeper into the energy. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so you are grounded in a way, but as I can feel right now, you're not opening up. There's something that is causing a block, and it has to do with material. It could be money, it could be financial situation, it could be anything that is around you per se. It could be person, people, places, or things, because Earth consists of people, places, and things. So, Gemini, you have some type of stubbornness. This card here also relates to being stubborn or setting in some type of fixed position that you're not budging from. You're trying to hold on to a previous cycle. You may be still stuck inside of a time loop without realizing, and this other person that is coming in right now, being your other person, trying to communicate, because I do see that there is someone trying to communicate. Now, the energies, since this is primarily, I can tell it's a love reading, and I'm going to be talking more or on the subject of love more than any other energy as I continue on, because like I said, guys, I can feel the energies more than anything, and the cards just allow me to hone in on them. So this is communication that's coming in from some other person that you do have some type of affiliation with emotionally. Some type of affiliation with them romantically in some way, shape, or form, because it's cups. You're, as I stated before, a proposal of an offer of marriage, a proposal of an offer of, let's have a relationship. Let's be together. Let's hook up. And that could be a lot of things that's happening right now. Like you're being so stubborn in your energy of trying to hold on to a previous situation and this could be vice versa. It could be the other person that's being stubborn and not communicating with you, okay, at this time. So we're going to figure out what kind of energy is coming down from your heavenly guides, your angels, your ancestors, the Almighty Divine Creator herself. We're going to figure out exactly what is going on. Judgment. Okay, I seen this card in the pre-shuffle as well. So Judgment is coming out from above. So it's like your angels are sending in this energy of judgment. Now this can mean a few different things. It could mean that you are right now in a area enough to, or you're being given a significant proper alignment inside of yourself in order to judge a situation. It's like you're being given proper discernmentship so you can judge a certain situation, okay? But it's also divine judgment. Whatever you have been manifesting, whatever you have been contributing to your karma, whatever actions that you have had in the past, these past 7 days, these past 7 months are now moving forward in a place of manifestation, and you will get the karma of whatever you have been working on in your subconscious, whatever you have been working on in your material world. All of the judgment that you are passing through right now from all areas of life, from others around you, from not just the divine judging you, but other people judging you, you judging certain situations. All of this energy of judgment is the outcome of that will depend on whatever the karma, or aka your actions and your intentions, your focus, have been on for the past little while. And I referred earlier to 7 days, 7 months because it popped in my head, and I felt that was the way that was something that was significant for someone out there. It could be something returning from 7 months ago. And this love energy, the Queen of Cups, is on the bottom of the deck. There is some type of reward coming in. And this reward is in the shape of a partner. It is in the shape of some type of union with someone out there that's coming into your life right now. And as they come in, they are bringing with them gifts, keys to the kingdom. Full on love. Romantic, everything. Okay, so what is the energy of your current environment, what you're walking over right now, what's being sent up from the underworld, what are we seeing for Gemini right now as far as their current environment and the land that they walk over, the actual world that they exist in, and they have to be they have to see, and I noticed here too, like there's energies where I'm getting a little tongue-tied, and I wonder if that's something to do with speaking your truth, because that communication, like I said, there's a block somewhere in communication, and we're going to dive into that a little deeper and see exactly what the block is in communication. Okay, this is what's being sent up from, this is your terrain right now. You're in the seat of judgment as the judge or as the defendant. Either one, you're being put in that place right now because of your ability to imagine your passions, your desires, all those manifestations coming to light all the way, and now you're being guided and shown in your current world around you that the world is a lot more playable than you ever realized, that your thoughts, your emotions, your imaginations are actually creating your reality. So if you're in a good vibrational state, a high vibrational state filled with love, joy, happiness, that type of energy, then you are going to receive the karmic rewards that those energies grant, that those energies get. It is like the law, aka the law of attraction. What you put out, what you project out into the universe, being your wand, your fire, your passions, your desires, you receive back. So if you're passionate about anything that's negative, then you're going to receive back that negativity in your environment. Okay, so we're going to see what's going on in the past. This past energy, yeah, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of swords. Now, well, thank goodness that you've got these swords down to just 2. Now you're just deciding between 2. There's not as much piercing energy around you as there was before in the past. Especially, like I said, the past 7 days, we have these swords, and like there could have been a lot. There's a lot of people are going through spiritual awakenings right now. Now, with this Mercury retrograde that's coming in, there's a lot of exes that are coming back from the past. There's a lot of things that are getting shaken up in relationships. Things are being removed from your life that does not serve you. But if you do not have the free will to understand and to acknowledge and then discern and judge those things, you are hit. You're done. It's over. You're going to go back into the time loop. You're not going to escape the time loop. And you're going to be facing this again and again and again and again and again. Okay, so until you understand that your thoughts, your passions, your desires, your emotions create your reality. What you think about, you bring about. Your intentions, what you focus on, you will manifest. Where your intention goes, energy flows. And as that's happening, and all the stuff that you're projecting into the matrix with the people, places, things around you, you are causing outwardly in your environment things to happen. Now, the question is, there's some of you out there that's going to be coming into union, and like I said, there's a stalemate, there's a stuck energy with this union right now because you're moving through this judgment, okay? This divine judgment in this sense that I'm speaking of right now. And as you're moving through this, you're being tested in a way to see if you are going to lose all hope, lose all faith, if you're going to still stay stuck in a mindset of, well, it's just not going to happen. Well, it's not for me this time. It's not whatever. Anyway, you've got to get out of that mind state because the energy around your environment is popping off with growth right now. Growth and just total abundance in the shape of a union. Communication is coming in, but if you're still in this mindset and an energy that it's not, then guess what's going to happen? You have to have faith. You have to have discernment. You have to be able to be a proper judge to discern what's happening in your current life. What are we moving toward And what's this block in communication that I keep on feeling with Gemini and yeah. Someone feels depleted. Someone feels dead. Someone feels like they have just bent over and someone stuck it in, and that was it. It was over. There was nothing that anybody could do. It was done. Stick a fork in me and, put me in a grave shallower than the ones over in Eastern Kentucky. So, it's like this right here is just, oh man, like, damn, backstabbing. Someone stabbed you in the back. Someone played false information. There was false information given to someone else that therefore caused a blockage in communication from you and your other person that you are thinking about right now, that you want to come in, but they're blocked off in communication, or someone has given you some type of false information. Now you're withholding communication because you can no longer properly judge the situation because you are taking in external influences around the world around you from people, places, and things, and it's false information because of these swords here. All these swords stuck in now to therefore clarify the truth. And the truth shall set you free, but you can't handle the truth. So, what do you do? Like it's catch-22. All right, thank you guys. All right, so we're going to see what energy you're moving into. Okay, all right, yeah. Some kind of deceptive energy all around it. Some kind of deceptive energy all around it. This communication is being blocked because there's so much deception going on in the whole field of it all. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's being sneaky. Somebody's being clever. They think they're being clever, but guess what? These two swords, the truth that they left back here, they're coming back, and they're going to end up in this shape because they're not moving forward. They're staying stuck in a past energy, a past time loop. They're not escaping that time loop. And when I talk about time loops, you guys ever notice how you can play out the same situations throughout your life with different people, places, and things? As your life goes on, you'll have the same scenario and situation hit you years later. And it's the universe trying to get you to snap out of it, trying to get you to learn. And this, like I said, it could be your other person, it could be cross-watcher. If it's you and you're in this energy of deceptivity, trying to manipulate the situation, someone has manipulated your energy with some type of external influence from communication from someone else that has tried to block or try to sneakily get through and cause and steal something, and steal someone's heart, or steal keep someone away from you. It's like they are in a total full-on triathlon trying to keep this hidden, trying to keep this blocked. And you now like I said, these energies could be either you or the other person, okay? Keep that in mind, because I can't clarify every time when I'm talking about, and hopefully after years and years and years we get better and better. I mean, I have, but I'm just saying, this Two of Swords right here, you've narrowed this down to two. Now, which one do you choose? Which way do you go? Because you've got the water to your back, the ocean is to your back, and you're ready now to defend. You're ready now to defend your truth. Now, it's interesting that this two keeps popping up in my head, and that I'm referring back to the card of two, because that is a sign for Gemini. And we're talking about communication to the lovers. This is the lovers. This is Hermes Trismegistus. This is most definitely some type of union that is being mixed up right now. Things aren't moving forward in the way that they need to, and it's because someone is stuck not making a decision, trying to hold on to past things. What are we moving into in the next few days? What's the sign of Gemini, the energy the next few days, as far as this circumstance, this situation that's happening right now? All right, Queen of Swords, yeah. Speaking your truth, transforming into the thing that you need to transform into. Bring in all your blessings, all your alignments, all your person, your other significant others. Truth will be heard. Truth will be spoken. You have to have enough faith to keep yourself balanced, grounded, all right, and know that you are, there's the Empress on the bottom of the deck, you are abundant, you are fertile. You're creating this block in due part some because of what you're projecting, or this other person is creating this block because of what they're projecting. Now, that means that due to your mind and your imaginations, emotions, all that stuff, going over all this all the time, this has caused this energy of this sneakiness, this deceptive energy to come in and therefore block this. It doesn't matter how it's being blocked, really. It's just, what I'm saying is, you are in due part cause of this block, or your other person is due part cause of this block. You both have to get to a place of, all right, I'm going to be very, very conscious from now on about what I'm projecting, because I'm very fertile right now. Like, if manifestations were babies, if my manifestations was babies, I would have kids all over this place. All right, so you're moving into a place of truth. Understand that. This is a very interesting reading, and the actual level of mind that it's taking me to do this reading is it's very prominent. It's very strong, exaggerated. The thoughts that I have right now are going crazy. So, like, you guys understand, I hope the ones that resonate with this message will understand the truth and the meat of what I am talking about right now when I'm going through all the stuff in the way that I'm going through it, because it's important that I get out this in the way that can be understood, so I'm doing my best to do that. So please bear with me if you're getting anything from this, because I do think it's going to get a lot more interesting as we continue the reading. Let's see. We're going to see how you guys are viewing yourselves at this point in time. All right, how Geminis are viewing themselves. We got, walking away from a situation that you have been emotionally attached to in the past. Okay, walking away from things that hurt, that no longer serve you. Emotions that you have been dwelling in, a sense of lack. We're not ever going to have enough. Oh, we don't got this, we don't got that. My person's not here, so I'm going to walk away and go get them. Yes, okay? That's why that lack mentality is there. So you will change it. So therefore your manifestations will begin to procreate, and then boom, you got your person. The blockages are over. So you're walking away from this, okay? Like, you see yourself walking away from this, or you see this other person walking away from this, because you know intuitively that this is significant. This partnership, this person that you have recently met somewhere along the lines, like, I do feel that it's probably you've met them in the past month or two, something like that, this year in 2020. A lot of the divine unions are coming together at this time. Ow. All right, so we got to see now what is happening. around with the people that are viewing you right now, people in your environment, people that are in your job place, your family, your friends, stuff like that. How are they interacting with you and viewing you at this time? All right. Yeah, I had a song come in. That's I don't know why I thought about that. I thought about Will Smith and Men in Black. And it was that song that Will Smith in the Men in Black, and he does that. Damn, what is that, man? Like MIB. I don't know, but I remember the video, and the video was the thing that I remembered, and the thing that is sticking out that is important about that is that shows someone in their true full power. All right, that shows somebody in their full aspected power of who they are, being who they are, living it up to the fullest, living life. And that's the reason I think that come into play, but it could have a specific meaning for someone out there. I don't know, that's interesting. Then I just got the Men in Black 2, and the Men 2 is like the sign of Gemini too as well. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so we've got Three of Cups. People are seeing you come into your power. That's what's up. People are seeing you come into your power. They're seeing you be abundant in some type of way. But more so, they're seeing you as I don't want to say, it's like a star. They're seeing you, but it's more in a easier, more rationalized way to put it. It's like you have a glow about you, and your glow is magnificent. Your glow is, it's beautiful at this time, and people are really seeing you being in your happy state. So it's like you just got to make this decision, Gemini, or this other person just has to make this judgment call, because Spirit is judging the situation right now, and it's saying, all right, okay, what are you scared of? You're scared of your intuition. You are scared of these emotions. You're scared of finding the truth, all right? Because she holds the truth. This is, I just drew the High Priestess. She knows all. She is the subconscious mind. All right, and when we imprint a focus on the subconscious mind, an intention on the subconscious mind, it then gets processed and then manifests. In the Lover's card, if you notice, it's the man is looking at the female, and the female is looking at the angel, corresponding to the left brain, masculine, the man looking at the right brain, the feminine, subconscious, and then in turn that creates an alignment with spirit, body, mind, spirit. And so your male aspect merges with it forces and projects its intention onto the subconscious mind, all right, which is the feminine, and then after it's then where they procreate and they create life. They create a manifestation. Okay, so this means that whatever kind of images, symbols, sigils, corporate logos, stuff like that is being flashed all the time in front of your eyes, then you are subjected to, it imprints on your subconscious mind, okay? Because the subconscious mind is a lot like a female. You take her out on a date. And like, if you do not make an impression on that date, then you're probably not going to get that far. So you have to make an impression to the point where you are lively. You're living it up. You're Will Smith, Men in Black. However goofy that may seem now, or all that stuff. It's like it still don't bother him. Like it's still like whatever you think about it is irrelevant. Like why would I let your thoughts or your opinions bother anything about myself? Because I'm going to live in my full power. And it's like you're scared in a way to come into your full power. Or the other person, like you're scared of this High Priestess. You're scared of the background mystery finding out the truth and the answers to this deception that's happening here, finding out the truth and the answers to why this is being blocked. Like, so in turn, listening to this reading, like, you're receiving a lot of truth that you may not, like, it's scary, but it's also something that you're sitting through. You know, you want it at the same time that it's scary. All right, so outcome cards. Outcome cards for the next more toward the end of the 7 day time period. I do that a lot. Sorry, you know, you know what? I'm not sorry. Wheel of Fortune. All right, Wheel of Fortune. We got Ace of Pentacles popped out and the Hermit card popped out. One more, please. One more card for Gemini. The Tower. The Divine is very present in your situation right now. Things are being broken up so that the new can transceive and transpire and come into being, come into physical reality. All right. So like, it's like you are going into hermit mode because you understand that you have to be aware, you have to become aware of these internal processes and come into alignment with your intuition so you know what the hell's going on with this union, this partnership. Because this partnership is here, okay? It's here. And the Tower's breaking up things so it can come in clearly. It's breaking up the stalemate, all right? Union will happen. You have to keep a place of faith and know that it's happening. The Wheel of Fortune's here, man. And the Wheel of Fortune is great things. It's fortune. Fame and fortune. All that. And so, like, as long as you pass the test, so to say, Ace of Pentacles, brand new Garden of Eden. Boom. Right here in the physical world. You got your person. You got everything you need. And like I said, like, this is going to come in a little later. Like, it's going to take a little bit more time than 7 days for this to fully transpire. What's happening in the next 7 days is going to be a major shakeup for you. I'm just going to let you know. You're going to go through a transition period of understanding inner knowing. Now, that means that it's a lot like climbing up the ladder a little bit. And climbing up the ladder sometimes can be a little hard. But it is the storms in life that make us. So knowing that the shakeups that are going to happen in the next 7 days are for your own good and they are divinely placed there, because the divine is very, very present in your situation right now. From the Judgment card being what your heavenly guides are sending in, and that energy, you know, the divine is very much involved in your situation at this time as far as the energy of Gemini right now. Okay? The divine guides are super on it. That's the way to say it. They're super involved and getting everything ready in the order and the way that it needs to go. Let me get a couple rune cards too. We're going to get 2 rune cards and we're going to get 2 of the cards from the universe as your back. Algus, protection. Don't worry about anything. You have protection. New opportunities and challenges. Look at the symbol for Algus. Algus. This is awesome, guys. You got the divine coming in to move things so that things are going to work out in your favor and you're going to get your person. Your person is here, okay? Like I said, your person is here. But where are they? What kind of shit is in the way right now that is, you know, whatever's in the way is being removed, is what I'm trying to say. And look, here's the second one. Achievement, transformation, growth. Day gods. Notice how it is the infinity symbol. It is that part of the mind. Those two hemispheres of the brain merging to create alignment and full-on manifestation, escaping the time loop. Because if you continue in this time loop, you will not receive your person at this time. You will have to go through some more shit before you get there. Just the way of it. It's the way the cookie crumbles. And I'd like to have a cookie right now. Alright, so let's see. We're going to see what the universe has to say about having your back. Because the universe does have your back. Okay? Just so you guys know that. The universe does have your back tremendously. And, alright, that's it. Alright, so I actually drew the card. Like it's saying that. Look. The universe has your back. Like, you guys got good energy right now, I know that. This card is... Now, I'm going to get into this a little bit and let you guys understand a little about the imagery on this card. The first little part of this says, I find a deeper meaning. Okay, notice it shows the moon growing. And personal growth. Notice it shows the moon still growing. Amid the discomfort. And there we have the full moon. So, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. This is manifestation right here on this card. This is how you manifest right here. Anything. This is how you manifest anything. This is how you create anything. Cycles, changes, seasons. Okay, so right here, I find a deeper meaning. Intentions, setting your intentions, going within, your intuition, seeing what's up, all that. You sit down, you write out your agenda, you understand what it is that you want. You see everything for what it is, you understand it. And then, and personal growth, what do we have here? Growth, day guys, achievement. Growing because you're weathering these storms, but now you're starting to understand why the storms are there. And then, amid the discomfort, the full moon comes in, you receive what you asked for, and boom, do you run from it? Or do you accept it and embrace it, even though it's scary as hell? Thank you guys for joining me here on the Crafty Raven Tarot channel. And if you guys have enjoyed this reading, please hit that like and subscribe. The little bell, all that. I do personal readings. I send them out as little videos. About a 15-minute video. It's $15. That's in the description. I also do astrology charts. You'll never get another astrology chart in the way that I do them. And so that's in the description too. And you guys continue to have a great week. And we'll see you here at the end of February. And we'll see what's going on then for you guys and how things are unfolding as far as what kind of energy is coming through the gate of Gemini. See you guys later and have a great one. Have a great two.